Alrighty guys, Gannon here, back with another One Piece discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite of the new 4 revolutionary commanders that have been referenced in the last chapter, chapter 904. Now, if you didn't already notice by the thumbnail and title, today we're going to be talking about the North Commander of the Revolutionary Army, Commander Karasu. I don't know about you guys, but I think One Piece in general has been, spoiling me lately because, I don't know, the last chapter should have been pretty hyped up. I think we've all been excited to see who the revolutionary commanders are for a while now, but, I mean, chapter 903 and just the end of Whole Cake was so good. I think I'm just expecting, way too much, and it initially led me at first to dislike most of their character designs. I mean, I've warmed up to him now. The only one that I really liked off the bat was Karasu. The one that I just still don't like is Limburg, which I know is going to be an unpopular opinion. People really seem to like Limburg for some reason. I think that he's kind of goofy, corny. I don't really buy into it, but that's just my personal preference. And it's also led me to just downplay, I don't have a lot of faith in the abilities of the commanders as strong individuals yet. They just defeated Pinkbeard. Their fruits don't really seem that impressive, and the only one that really has a lot of potential in my eyes is going to be Karasu and his kind of crow ability, the ability to turn into multiple crows. Alright, to start off with, Karasu, like I mentioned before, is the commander of the North Blue. All 4 of the commanders are switched up in between the 4 blue seas in the One Piece universe. Karasu, in my eyes, is pretty cool. He's kind of a dark, timid character. For some reason, it's kind of hard to hear him. He mumbles because of his mask. I think he's mostly put up for things like reconnaissance and communication are his duties and his role in the Revolutionary Army, because if you guys know, this chapter is actually not the first time we've seen Karasu. We've actually seen him before in 2 separate panels. One of them was during Dressrosa when he was actually spoke to Sabo in his crow form as he was transporting him somewhere, and then at another point in the series, we've seen his crows depicted carrying mail around, transporting information across the Revolutionary Army. Also, if you look at Karasu throughout the chapter, he's kind of got a very awesome looking crow silhouette near the end where he really resembles a crow, and I think that looks absolutely awesome. Another trait about Karasu is that he seems to get extremely upset when people can't hear or understand him. He seems to tend to mumble a lot, and it's to our belief that he actually has a loudspeaker or a speaker device under his mask, because at the end of the chapter, somebody has to remind him to turn it on, and that's why Pinkbeard or Peachbeard, whatever translation you like to refer him to, couldn't hear him at first, and that's what angered Karasu the most during the last chapter. I don't know about you guys, but my first impression of Karasu, first of all, he was the coolest one. I think his ability is the coolest among the 4 commanders. And if there are any League of Legends players out there, does he kind of remind you of Swain before the recent rework? Because for me, he does a lot. Because if you don't remember, Swain was a Noxian general, and Karasu is obviously a commander in the Revolutionary Army. They both have a huge crow theme. They're both kind of Zonish and dark, so I got huge Swain vibes from Karasu especially. A lot of people are saying that, of course, he's Itachi from Naruto, because Itachi utilized Genjutsu to turn into multiple crows a lot. There's a meme going around that he uses the Itachi no Mi, which is not the case, of course, because there's a lot of speculation and debate about what his fruit actually is. A lot of people are gearing towards, paramecia, but of course he's able to turn into animals, but multiple. He's able to turn into a murder of crows. If you didn't know, crows in a group is referred to as a murder. So for now, I'm calling it the Murder no Mi. A good joke about it is that he could quite possibly be a Crowlogia. One might even say a Krogia. Hey. But no, I'm just kidding. I don't think he's a Logia at all. That'd be kind of goofy, but I kind of like the play on words. Karasu's ability, he's able to turn into multiple crows. He's able to turn into a murder of crows. These crows seem to be big enough and large enough to carry somebody as large as Sabo on their back and transport them. We don't know if he could actually control, the set amount of crows, if it's the same amount, if he could control them to get bigger and larger, kind of like Poof from Hunter x Hunter, one of the royal guards. He was able to like turn into multiple clones and then like change the size based off the volume of those clones. We don't know if he's really capable of anything like that. His ability from like here on out has been mostly speculation from what we've seen in the last chapter. Primarily, I don't really know. I think the strength of the individual crows could be pretty large if they're able to carry, you know, like a whole human on them. I think they're going to be pretty powerful if you're swarmed by them, which is why I think that this ability being so mysterious among the four, I think the other four are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, Limburg doesn't even have a devil fruit, it seems. He seems he's just an inventor. And then Morley is able to, like, shape the surrounding earth of his into putty, or into some moldable form, and then Bello Betty's fruit, I don't even need to go into that, it's the Cheer Cheer fruit, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I think the reason I like Karasu so much is because his is just pretty much shrouded in pure mystery. I think this is going to be extremely, extremely useful on the battlefield when it comes to reconnaissance and the exchange of information. For one thing, this ability is going to be way more reliable than just the regular birds in the One Piece universe, since Karasu can actually control them himself because he is the crows. He's going to be able to scout out areas very quickly, easily get information without being spotted or captured, and I think that's a very valuable asset to the Revolutionary Army. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you think I analyzed something wrong, or if I'm just wrong opinion-wise, then make sure to leave a comment down below explaining why. Love reading comments, they're my favorite thing on the channel. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be in a discussion video with my friend Frankie. If you don't already know me from his channel, or if you don't know about his channel at all, make sure to go to his channel definitely. Got great content there, show him some love. And I'm going to leave that down in the description. I'm also going to leave down our Discord down in the description if you'd like to come talk to me, or Frankie, or anything like that. Great way to get in communication with me if you're interested. Anyways guys, that was today's video. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one.